Welcome to Crystal Tide Tarot. Welcome in if it's your first time here. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber, honey. Oh, my dog has something to say. So in today's reading, the question that we are asking is going to be when and what and when is your next blessing? So what is your next blessing? And then we'll get some time frame cards at the end of the reading. So I have 4 piles to choose from. Pile 1, we have this Van Gogh Tarot. Pile 2, we have this Teen Witch Tarot. Pile 3, we have the Unfolding Path Tarot. And then pile 4, we have the Cat Tarot. So take a pause if you need, meditate on all 4 piles, or you could take a couple breaths and kind of see which one you're leaning towards, and I'll see what you're reading. Bye now. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the Van Gogh Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So of course, before we get into the messages, just want to let you guys know that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not use tarot for any financial, medical, or legal advice. If you're seeking any financial, medical, or legal advice, to please seek out a professional. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. So let's get into some oracle cards before we dive into the tarot. This is actually my first time using this deck, so I'm super excited to use it with you guys. So I'm just excited to see what messages come out. So let's get into the energy oracle deck. So for pile 1, universe, spirit guides, for whomever crosses this video, please provide us with some details regarding their next blessing. Give us some details regarding pile 1's next blessing coming towards them. Those who come across this video, what is their next blessing? Ooh. Okay, we have the heart chakra. What is their next blessing? And we have the contract in reverse. Oh, this is amazing. So you guys have something, so your heart's going to be very fulfilled. There's some sort of contract or something that you've been stuck in that's finally ending. The contract card can be very literal, like it could be talking about an actual lease. It could be talking about like a job contract or some sort of job or something that kind of kept you stuck. It could have even had legal bounds, like maybe you signed, maybe you paid. But it's in the reverse, so it's kind of saying like this contract is ending, and your heart is actually very, very fulfilled that this is happening. You are finally like almost you're gonna be facing a lot of emotional peace with this now that this is ending. So let's kind of get into a little bit more. So this is the Chakra Insight Oracle deck. What is the next blessing for pile 1? For pile 1, Spirit, what's pile 1's next blessing? What's pile 1's next blessing? What's pile 1's next blessing? These cards are so big. Okay. All right. Ooh, so we have 2 coming out. We have money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. We also have home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. So yeah, so for some of you guys, this very well could be about like a contract with a lease or something. If you've been investing in something in your home, that's finally coming to an end. We also have forgiveness here with letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. So we have the heart chakra here twice. We also have the sacral chakra here with the stability here. So something is happening that's finally allowing you to kind of cozy back up into like a safe space to where you feel, like I said, there's a lot of emotional balance coming into play here. I'm feeling like you guys have spent a lot of money and have been generous with the situation. For some of you guys, maybe there was even wasted efforts, wasted finances on this situation with some sort of contract here, but it's finally coming to a close. Okay, look, we had this snake pop out. And I wasn't even doing that on purpose, but the snake can talk about, you know, someone who you can't trust, something that's kind of just taking things out in its path. Okay, what is pile 1's next blessing? Oh yeah, definitely money. So we had the fish. The fish represents career and literal money. So we have money here twice. So I'm not sure if you guys are like trying to, and we also have the birds that came over, that flipped over, which talks about communication. So you may be getting some news or something about this contract ending, but it's good news. It could come in the form of like a text or some sort of like an actual person like socializing with you. But this is really incredible. Like I've never had a reading be so like literal and so obvious, being like, hey, this contract's ending. You're going to be able to save money here. Like, or the investments that you put in are finally coming back to you. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like a very safe and comfortable position here. Okay, what's pile one's next blessing? Tell us more, Spirit. What's pile one's next blessing? Okay, we have mature woman. This could be someone who's helping you. It can also be, it can represent you as well. Pile one's next blessing, Spirit. Ooh. So we had a lot of cards flip over. There's a lot of people that just flipped over. I'm only trying to get one, but for some of you guys, we have main female, wealthy man, and mature man, and also great fortune. So whatever this situation is that you guys have been struggling with, it's been involving like the whole family, or if it could even be a workforce, because the fish can represent career. It could talk about work, and so can the birds. It could talk about socializing with people. But there's like a whole workforce or like a whole family that's been having to deal with this. A lot of people involved. Considering we have the mature woman here too, like another person. Okay, we have high honor here. Yeah, there's been some kind of battle that you guys have been going through, you know, but it's time for this to change. And maybe some of you guys could be moving from one place to another. Maybe you guys have been dealing with this situation for, like I said, for a while, and it's like finally, like after all this turmoil, after this battle has ended, it's like, okay, let's pick up and move. All right, so let's get into our tarot here. Oops. I've never used this deck before, so this should be very interesting. All right, so for pile one, universe, please provide pile one with messages regarding their next blessing. Tell us more about their next blessing. For pile one, tell us about their next blessing. We have the moon. This is beautiful. So there is a highlight, there's something being highlighted here about cycles, about time, 30 days, like things taking like a month or longer, that you guys have been having to wait for. Yes, so definitely, okay, Six of Pentacles here. This is the card of charity. This is a card of investing things, debt, paying off debt. Do you see these three people down here at the bottom? These people are like coming together, talking and discussing finances. You know, so there must have been something that you were investing in, maybe something that didn't start. There was like, okay, I'm seeing like an image of something that wasn't, like you guys are trying to renovate something or upgrade something, but there was like a blank canvas or like just a flat piece of dirt, and like you guys had to kind of build up on it, and it's taking time. For pile one, what's the next blessing? Page of Wands. Yeah, there's like a lot of creativity that's been planted here in this situation, and it's finally moving. There's finally some movement here. You see these flowers, these fruit, you know, that there's wheat in the back. Like things are finally blossoming. The seeds that you guys planted, the things that you invested in are finally like blooming. For pile one, what's their next blessing? Okay, that's too many. I'm just trying to get one more. What's our next blessing for pile 1? Okay, too many. Whatever it is, it's been a situation that's been causing a lot of anxiety, and there's probably been a couple failed attempts with the Ten of Swords there. You might have felt like it was like ending, like all of it was just coming down, crashing on you. Ten of Swords can talk about depression, tears, you know, Eight of Swords with the stress. But this is coming to an end for pile 1. What's their next blessing? What is this? What's the next blessing? Okay, all right. The cards have a lot to say, pile 1. We're just trying to get one. Get one more card. Pile 1. Okay, all right, I'll take it. We have the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. So they're probably have, this is a really beautiful deck. So I'm seeing a celebration of friends. I'm seeing a reunion with friends, like being able to actually enjoy things again. And if it's not literal friends, I could talk about family, just connection with others, being able to connect with others and enjoy. We have the Four of Cups here, which usually can talk about a card about kind of being apathetic and a little neutral to things. But next to the Five of Wands is what we want, because this is what this is saying is that the arguments, disagreements have been neutralized. The situation is finally coming to like peace, to harmony. And fours represent, you know, the Emperor. This is the energy of like fours. It's the square, right? It's about stability. It's about structure. So these arguments, disagreements, obstacles, and actual physical labor too with that Five of Wands. I talk about having all these wands, having all these things that make things, that build things. That's coming to an end as well. It's like there's going to be more time to nurture, more time to actually like enjoy things. Like I said with that, with the Three of Cups, and even with the Fool coming out here too, it's almost like there's a time for like a new beginning. There's a time for something new to happen, something new and exciting to happen. We have this beautiful sun energy too, just coming back in with this vitality of like energy and excitement, you know? So it feels really, really good, pile 1. So I'm going to get into a time frame for you, and then we'll get you some advice. Okay, not even so much advice, but just like an oracle. But for me, your blessing is definitely some sort of financial contract coming to an end. And if some of you guys, if you don't have any like physical actual contracts or deals that you made with someone, like a vendor or anything, or some sort of agreement or exchange, it can talk about karmic things, karmic cycles coming to an end, because we do have Six of Pentacles here, which can talk about karma, like giving to those who are less than fortunate and finally having someone give back to you. And the same thing with the contract card up here. So when can pile 1 expect this blessing, Spirit? Okay. We have, well, duh. It's in the future. Well, I guess because like some of these messages and these cards will say like, don't count on it kind of thing. When can, okay. So we also have time will bring a surprise. Okay. So just by intuitively looking at it, I am seeing the number 3, 4, 5, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So maybe December 5th, the first week of December. And that's just with numerology. You know, we also have the message of next fall in the back, but I would just not worry about it too much, but it's guaranteed that it is going to happen. Time will bring a surprise, which meaning that it's a positive surprise. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get into an oracle message for you, my dears. I do offer personal and private tarot readings on my Etsy shop if you are interested. What is the message? Ooh, that was fast. Okay. We have guidance of the Panther. I honor my own inner light and I harness my own true power with strength and passion. Okay. So I'm getting the energy of like being assertive. Okay, being assertive, because this is fire energy, you know, speaking up for yourself, and kind of like creating your own empire. And like it said, harnessing your own power with strength and passion. Like, don't hide yourself. Don't dim your light for anyone either. Like, don't stay in the dark. What's a message for pile 1, Spirit? Wow, we have watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. Adorable. So you also might want to be eating more watermelon, watermelon juice, watermelon smoothies. Maybe there's some antioxidants or some vitamins in there that are good for you. But it's also, uh-oh, wow. Someone just dropped something outside. Sorry guys for the distraction. I also could say, you know, be a little playful, you know, but be safe. Okay, for pile 1, what's a message for them they need to have? Okay, we also have Violet, create a balanced life. Yes, okay, that I'm definitely going to take into confirmation that they want you to do something with what you're digesting. So like what you're putting into your body. Okay, pile 1. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this reading, please let me know. Consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Please like the video. It's free and it helps set me in the algorithm. And comment down below if you have any suggestions or anything, or if it resonated. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye now. Hello, hello, my beautiful pile 2s. If you chose the Teen Witch Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So, of course, before we get into our messages, I have to let you guys know that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not use tarot for any financial, medical, or legal advice. If you're seeking any financial, medical, or legal advice, so please seek out a professional. Okay? All right. So, we are going to get into what is your next blessing, and then we're also going to get a time frame, okay? So before we get into the tarot, I just want you to, we're going to get some energy oracle cards. So take a couple deep breaths. For pile 2, universe and spirit guides, those who come across this video, please help them find clarity and messages with this reading. So for pile 2, what is pile 2's next blessing? What is pile 2's next blessing? Okay, we have the 3rd chakra in reverse. Okay, pile 2's next blessing. Okay, we also have indecision upright. We also have the thinking man in reverse as well. And so what that says to me, all right, so what that says to me, having the thinking man in reverse is kind of saying that there's been like some overthinking going on here, okay? Because indecision and the 3rd chakra in reverse is talking about a very scattered focus, not being able to be like centered. And so with the indecision, it's like this blessing has to do with this energy kind of changing here, okay? Because for some reason this energy is kind of taking up a lot of your time. A lot of you have probably felt stuck with the indecision, kind of feeling like directionless. And this could be with a lot of things. It could be with career, it could be with love, it could be with maybe your own personal path, right? 3rd chakra, it is ruled in your stomach. So it can say that there are actual like stomach things going on too, like maybe a lot of like anxiety, things of that nature. Okay, so let's get into these chakra insight cards. So what blessing, what is pile 2's next blessing? Okay, so we have dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. Okay, so you guys might be my very, very spiritual pile. That's coming up right off the bat. Ooh, we also have insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. Okay, so, and then of course we have the sacral chakra. So you're kind of being pulled. Your guides kind of want you to find a lot of security with, okay, sorry about that. So your guides can be calling you to try to do some sort of like meditation, because as you can see from this box here, the sacral chakra is right at the base. So they kind of want you to kind of pull in some more stable energy for yourself. But overall, the message that I'm getting is definitely spiritual. So some sort of spiritual strength or transformation or change, some necessary change is going to be happening for you. And I feel like it's almost like you are no longer going to have this lack of like direction. You know, it's almost like something's going to be changing and kind of unfolding for you guys. So let's get into this deck here. This is my Lenormand deck. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are pretty spiritual. So we have dreams and insight, and this is your crown chakra. So spiritual messages that you've been receiving. So a lot of you guys may have been doing things specifically by the moon, the cycles that we've been having. Maybe you guys have been really affected by that. But it's actually helping you evaluate yourself. It's actually bringing some sort of like awareness to your own, like your powers are kind of like increasing. I know that sounds like dramatic, but all right, for pile 2, what's their next blessing? Okay, so we have lilies. Okay. And then let's pull one more. Ooh, we have the clover. That is very beautiful. So the lilies talk about finding peace, you know, finding a sense of calm and serenity, especially after there's been like a lot of busyness. And then the clover here talks about good luck, like having a stroke of good luck. So things kind of going your way. So if we have it right next to the, so some of you guys, like I said, if you guys have been very anxious lately, this is kind of coming in to say, all right, you're going to finally have like a sense, some type of tides are turning, some phases are changing, and you are going to also specifically with some of my witchy people, your transits are finally going to be turning tides here. But you're going to be experiencing a lot more serenity. Yeah, excuse me. And then with the clover here, next to the indecision, for some of you guys, you may even be having like good luck when it comes to finding things or making the right decisions. Like I'm hearing in my head, like the right place, right time. So if you are being offered something like a certain job or a certain apartment, it's like you take it, you say yes, even if you were stuck, and a stroke of luck hits you, or you benefit in more than one way. All right, for pile 2. What is pile 2's next blessing? What is pile 2's next blessing, Spirit? What is pile 2's next blessing? Okay, we have adjudication. So I feel like for some of you guys, you felt like with that third chakra in reverse, there might have been like something that was stressing you out and kind of causing, it was something that you had to do, some sort of like requirement. Could have even been legal. Some of you guys may have gone through like a divorce or some sort of like work punishment where you were just kind of put in front of a situation where you were being judged on what was balanced, what was fair. Kind of like your work, you were being evaluated. And it was stressing you out. Ooh, we also have expectation. This is beautiful. Right here next to this very positive energy of luck and final decision making. So I feel like you've been like in suspense, pile 2. Like lately you've just been, what you've been going through, like you've been in suspense of like, when is the other shoe gonna drop? When is something gonna happen with me? Like this is coming to an end. So now it's like only good things will be happening for you, and only good things will be changing for you. Okay, all right, so let's get into your tarot. So what is pile 2's next blessing? Okay, let's wait till I shuffle a little bit. What is pile 2's next blessing? All right, so we have, ooh, the 4 of Wands here. This is about I'm sorry, guys. It's Mercury retrograde, and I'm getting all kinds of interruptions. We just love Mercury retrograde? So I'm going to leave this video unedited because I just want to keep it real. So we have the 4 of Wands here, you know, and this talks about harmony in the house, being able to enjoy things. But do you see how she's like sleeping? And she has her knife there. She has her crystal. She has her bell next to this fire. But then we also have like this little rat coming down here. It's like, it's almost like she, again, like sleeping, but on like the defense, you know? But I feel like this is changing. I feel like you've been feeling like on edge about something lately. Like not, I don't know, this is changing. And again, more dreams. Things, messages and dreams have been coming to you lately. What's pile two's blessing? Oh, we have the Lovers. So yeah, we have another indicator of some sort of choice you've had to make. It could actually be about people. The Lovers can't talk about choosing one partner over another, but it can just talk about, you know, making the right choices in general. Let me just kind of move this over to make room for my tarot cards. But there is some balance when it comes to like making this final choice. Okay, all right. What is pile two's next blessing? We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, so there might have been some type of like situation where somebody had betrayed you, somebody had kind of gone against you, or like some sort of disagreement or something. Could be at work, could be in personal life here. But it's almost like this situation is finally coming, like settling down. Like, I don't want to say coming to a close, because I'm not, that's not what we're asking in the cards. But the energy is shifting into where you're kind of gaining a little bit more strength, a little bit more power. You're having more luck, better luck with your life choices and the path that you're headed on. Okay, yes. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, some of you guys may be moving, and some of you guys are maybe traveling. We have the World and the Eight of Wands. These are very much the combo of like traveling the world, like going somewhere, and it's going to be happening fast. Do you see how cute she is? She's like hanging out with all these bugs, you know, living her best life. She's like, I'm a butterfly, you know, just do whatever I want. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which talks about, you know, like speed, like things happening quickly. But she's turning this frog like into a prince, you know, with her magic wand and her powers. So it's almost like you are going to be manifesting the things coming to you, you know. And it could be about a busted ass, you know, man or woman in your life who's just kind of like, you know, been disappointing you, but you know, you're trying to make magic happen. Right? That's, you know, that happens sometimes, right? We get disappointed in life. It is what it is. All right, so let's get a time frame for you and when this will happen. So the blessing that I'm seeing for you guys is your anxiety is coming to an end, where you will finally be able to have a lot more peace and harmony. You'll be able to sleep better. And a decision that's been calling you, that you know your intuition has been pushing you to do. You've been seeing it in your dreams. You know the truth. This is finally also being pushed for you to make a decision. And you very well may be traveling somewhere or moving, but something exciting is happening for you. And the world is kind of saying, like, this can talk about the end of the year too, like at the, like New Year's, like the end of December, like cycles closing. So this is happening pretty soon for you, but we can still ask the timeline cards. So when is this happening for pile 2? When is this blessing happening for them? When is this blessing happening for pile 2? When is this blessing happening for pile 2? When is this blessing? Okay, we have January, and we also have next year looks promising. So yeah, like I said, there's something about the end of the year where it's like you're closing out this cycle and starting new, starting like positively, you know? January. Okay, that's good. That's close. It's only a couple months away, pile 2. All right, so let's get you some oracle cards to end the messages. Now, of course, I just want to let you guys know that I do offer personal and private tarot readings. If you guys would like a personal private tarot reading, you can check me out on my Etsy shop, on my Instagram. You can also DM me. What is a message for our beautiful pile 2s? we have the guidance of the elephant, and it says, I give myself the care and love I so freely give to others. Beautiful. So it's kind of, you know, what's funny too is the elephant, you know, is all about strength and has an incredible memory. So I feel like if this is my Cancer group, if there are a lot of Cancers here, especially with that moon and intuition or my water signs going on here, they are not, you guys are not kidding when they're saying that you give love to yourself, that you give to other people. Okay, that's what they want you to do. They want you to kind of embody this elephant spirit. Okay, so any other messages for pile 2? Ooh, we have Burgundy, awaken your passion. Very beautiful. We also have Peach, inhale a breath of life. Okay, so both of these things are showing images of food. Not all of them do that. So I think with that World card here, I feel like some of you guys are going to be like really going somewhere, like traveling or doing something different where you're going to be like enjoying good wine, good food, good scents. You know, I feel like I'm seeing like, is this the beach back here? It just looks like a spa to me because there's like the candle, the fruit, and like the oils. We have the wine here. Is it like a spa day? But you know, treat yourself. Okay, pile 2. All right, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, comment down below. Consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Give me a thumbs up because it does help me in the algorithm and it's free. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye now. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. If you chose the Unfolding Path Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So, just want to let you guys know that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not use tarot for any legal, financial, or medical advice. If you're seeking any of that, please seek out a professional. Okay? All right, so we are going to get into some oracle cards and to tell us a little bit more about your blessing, and then we're also going to be getting into an actual timeline that we can get regarding your blessing. Okay? All right, so for pile 3, Spirit, please provide us with messages for pile 3. Pile 3, please provide us with messages. What is pile 3's next blessing? Those who chose the Unfolding Path Tarot. Pile 3, what is pile 3's next blessing? Okay, we have the Thinking Man and Anxiety in reverse, as well as a contract on the back upright. So the Thinking Man can talk about an actual person in your life. So this can represent a lot of things. It can represent someone that you know who's in a position to be very logical, but it's a person of wisdom and understanding. It's also a person that maybe there to educate you on like more details about something, specifically about like a chosen direction, like a spiritual, mental, or any like emotional pursuits. Just by reading the book, I also know that it can talk about like an actual teacher or something. But I feel like, you know, for some of you guys, this person, and it could be you, you know, if you feel like you represent, you embody these things, but I kind of help by feeling it's a blessing, it's something coming to you or someone coming to you, because it can also talk about a love interest who's like someone, a love interest who can't, we'll get into more of the details, but a love interest who's very much like into exploring things, learning things, educating on things, researching things, a lot of air energy. But we have it with anxiety in reverse. So this is saying that this person, you know, is relieving some kind of like anxiety and like providing you with a lot of support. A lot of like, they're just reducing stress for you. For some of you guys, this also even could be like an expert, like a psychiatrist or a therapist, like a healer of some sort, a spiritual healer. He is holding a clear quartz crystal here, which talks about clearing and cleansing energy here. So maybe some of you guys could be going to a Reiki healer, who knows? But it's a blessing. It's something that's coming to you. For pile 3, what is their next blessing? What's pile 3's next blessing? Okay, too many. What's pile 3's next blessing? What's pile spirits. I might have to take one out if it's not gonna fly. Pile 3's next blessing. Okay, do we have 2 here? Yes, so we have gut instinct and we have self-expression. We did have these 2 come out, as well as emotions and crown chakra. So I feel like there has been some instability in like your moods lately. And that could very well be from like all the moon stuff going on. And we just had that crazy super moon. But gut instincts, this is the 3rd chakra. So it says intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. So this is about your sense of self, you know, your ego, your confidence. And then we have the throat chakra here, which talks about vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. So I feel like this person is going to be helping you speak, maybe even helping you express yourself somehow. They kind of bring out this confidence in you. This is a lot about your personal character development, pile 3, and maybe even some mental health with that anxiety in reverse. But I'm just getting like a lot of, because the gut instinct card, when that is reversed, that is something that's like in your gut, like your stomach. So a lot of anxiety comes from your stomach. So I feel like there's something here about speaking up. And this person is kind of maybe either standing up for you or helping you stand up for yourself. Okay. All right. So let's pull a couple cards. Ooh. What is pile 3's next blessing? Okay. How cute. We have more birds. Interesting. Okay. Sorry. Like stuck on that image. More birds here. More communicating, talking, friends. And we also have the ship coming out as well. So it's funny because with these birds here, it can actually talk about you getting a message, getting a text, getting some sort of invitation. And then the ship can talk about travel, like going somewhere on a vacation, just moving, you know? So maybe this person is a love interest and kind of is like taking you out of this like stationary, like like cocooned energy, like kind of mixing up the vibe a little bit. This person is trying to get creative of ways for you to kind of get out there and speak and explore. But whatever it is, pile 3, is it's making great progress with the ship. What blessing is coming towards pile 3? What blessing? What is pile 3 going to be blessed with? Yes, we have high honor. This is a battle. What you've been dealing with, having to go through with lately, is a battle. And this person is here to kind of be a soldier in your army. Like they want to help you. Okay, definitely romantic. We have courtship. So this person wants to date you. This person wants to take you out. This is someone, like, I think this person is coming at the right time right now. You may be feeling like I said, like stressed or kind of going through a lot. And this person is just kind of here to say, okay, we can push through. We can push through this drama and I'll think of a plan. I'll think of something. This is a very logical person here. And they just want to like take you out, you know, enjoy you, enjoy being with you, enjoy chatting with you. They really like talking to you. Because we have the birds twice here, honey. Okay. Okay, for pile 3, what is pile 3's next blessing? Tell us more about the thinking man and the courtship. Ooh, we have 10 of Pentacles. So this could be somebody you're already with. 10 of Pentacles does talk about having an established family. We see like a husband, a wife, a baby. You see the grandma, family members, you know. Actually, I think these are two. Okay, these two, it's a gay couple. This is the mom. They have a baby and a daughter. Okay, took me a while. But I feel like there's something here about family being of importance too. Like maybe differences of family kind of interlocking. Like if maybe this person's gonna introduce you to their family or something. Let's figure out what else is going to happen for pile 3? What's our next blessing for pile 3? What's pile 3's next blessing? What's pile 3's next blessing? What's pile 3's next blessing? How beautiful. The Six of Cups. Creating and cherishing memories. There's something, if you guys have children, if you've been with this person for a long time, there's children involved here. So wanting to really like sprout the happiness and importance of connecting with children, creating memories with children, those kind of things. And the Ten of Cups. You guys, this is beautiful. This is about like just happy families. And I'm also seeing 2 gay couples here. So we have this lesbian couple, we have this, we have this lesbian couple, we have this gay couple here. So I feel like I said, for some of you guys, it could be maybe some of you guys are having anxiety about like who you are, like who your identity is. And this person is kind of helping you share that part of your identity. Either way, it's very, very family oriented. Whatever this blessing is, it looks absolutely beautiful. Are you kidding me? And the Nine of Cups. Okay. This is like a perfect reading. The emotional happiness that you are going to be gaining from the next couple of months of connecting with family. It's like you have nothing to worry about. Like you have a voice. People see you. People see who you are. You may be traveling. I think for a lot of you guys are going to be traveling to see someone's family or to meet someone's family, maybe your partner's family. We also have the Devil here, which talks about maybe you had a very negative mom or like a toxic mom. We have the Empress here. And maybe this is where some of your anxieties are coming from. Because remember, the devil tries to keep you trapped. The devil tries to keep you with negative thoughts in your mind. And I feel like don't let that ruin the family that you want to create, you know? Yeah. Oh my God, yay, pile 3. Let's get a timeline for you. So the blessing that I'm seeing for you is definitely trying to, is having this thinking man, this masculine energy that's very intellectual, come in and kind of help you reduce your anxieties, learn how to speak up for yourself, and connect you with your family or their family. And it's very romantic, it's very loving, it's very peaceful. Some of you guys also might have travel coming up, but this is a huge blessing. Some of you guys also may be getting like a gift with the Six of Cups here. Yes. Okay. So we have December. This is happening soon. That makes sense with all the holiday stuff. You know, like families get together around the holidays. Let me get one more. When is this happening for pile 3? So we also have the indication of May. So one, we have 9 months from now, which talks about a pregnancy. If we're in November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So there's something here about May, like maybe like a baby or something. Are we, let's see, where, okay, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, March, April, May. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to do the math here. I'm wondering why it's saying May. That could be your birthday, who knows? Maybe you guys have like something planned in the spring here. For the future, for the next family get together. But I feel like a lot of this is going to be happening in December with this connection of family. And then maybe in the future in May, you travel back or something. All right. Just to let you guys know, I do offer personal and private tarot readings on my Etsy shop. If you are interested in receiving a personal private tarot reading, you can follow me on Instagram and DM me. You can also check out my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. So a card for pile 3. Ooh. We have Guidance of the Black Sheep. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is actually putting the entire picture together for you guys, pile 3. So it says, I demonstrate what's possible when I live from my heart and trust my own intuition. Truth is my compass. I follow it daily. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys, there's something here about family. Where you come from. Where is your origin? You know, what role do you guys play in your family? This is almost like it's being reinvented. You have an opportunity to start new. And I think this is what like has been kind of stressing you out in the past. Like maybe in the past there was battles like with your own family, and maybe moving into your husband or your wife's family, you know, whatever this masculine energy is, like maybe it's different for you and you still feel like the oddball out with the black sheep here. Trust your own compass, pile 3. All right. Ooh, we have gold. Attract abundance. Beautiful. And we also have, oh, you have 3. We have plum. See, overcome your challenges. There's something here with a negative self-talk. And then lemon. Access innovative thinking. So there's like your thinking patterns that that your guides really want you to hone into. Okay. All right, you guys, let me know if you guys enjoyed the reading. Please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content. Like the video down below. It's free, honey. And hope to see you guys soon. Bye now. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the cat tarot, then this is going to be your reading. So just to let you guys know before we get started, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not use tarot for any financial, medical, or legal advice. If you're seeking for any financial or medical legal advice, so please seek out a professional. This is for entertainment purposes only. And it's so interesting, pile 4, because I never do 4 piles, but I don't know, today I did. So let's see what's in the cards for you today. So I am going to be getting into some oracles of what your blessing is. And then I do have a timeline card to figure out when it's going to happen for you. And then we'll get into some oracle messages at the end. All right, so take a couple deep breaths. I'm just going to ask the universe, your spirit guides, whatever spirit. What is pile 4's next blessing? Those who come across this video, what is pile 4's? What is her next blessing? Oops, sorry. What is pile 4's next blessing? Oh my gosh, I love it. The sun, happiness, rejuvenation, energy. Okay, all right, a little too many. What is pile 4's next blessing? Okay, we also have the door to personal healing and happiness. Pile 4. See, this is why I needed to make 4 piles, because this is your pile. So we have the man holding a coin in reverse. This is also known as the King of Pentacles. So there might have been like some frustration or stagnation with money, specifically money coming from a man. So this can talk about like a supervisor or like a partner, but there's some sort of like change or imbalance, but this is changing here. Okay, so let's get into your chakra cards. But I am definitely sensing like happiness and like peace, because the door to personal healing and happiness, it's like you see this dove, you see this rainbow. There's just like a lot of positivity to look forward to. I love it. Okay, what is pile 4's next blessing? What is pile 4's next blessing? Those who come across. We have passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. Yes, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm sensing with the sun card here. It's like talking about joy. The sun is about fun. What is happening for pile 4? What blessing is coming to pile 4? What blessing? What blessing? Ooh, divine consciousness, inner connection, expansion, oneness, and light. We also have love here with this golden retriever. Kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. Beautiful. Okay. Whew. I feel revitalized by you guys' cards, which is crazy because usually at the end of the reading at the card, like after all the piles, I feel like totally beat. But this is definitely, I feel like some of you guys may be going somewhere to dance, going somewhere to do something with your body, but we have interconnection, oneness, and light. For some of you guys, you may be going to like a spiritual retreat or learning or doing something that involves, you kind of activating your crown chakra, your peak of intuition, your peak of like just I don't know how to say it without looking at the words. It's like your peak of completion in a way. But there's a lot, whatever this is, it's going to be very, very fun for you. Pile 4. Okay, so what blessing is happening for pile 4? Tell us a little bit more. Ooh, look at you. We have this beautiful woman. For some of you guys, it could be kind of romantic too, like you getting your flirt on or you being seen in a beautiful light, because the sun does talk about the energy of spotlight. We also have the bridge. This is an extra card in the Lenormand deck that I am using. So we can kind of look on it a little bit because it's not one of the more traditional cards. Near or far, wide or narrow, steps or straight. I am your connection to places, people, or points in time. I can span the spaces that separate you. I can shorten the distance that bring you together. So it's kind of bringing you closer to, there's something here that's happening where you may be actually networking with people to bridge the gaps of maybe unknown areas in yourself. But I feel like there is going to be some networking. And I feel like you're going to be using like some of your femininity, your flirtiness to kind of get that to... You have a lot of charm. I wouldn't say flirtiness. There's just definitely some charm that I'm sensing in you whenever this is happening, whenever this is going down. People are going to be wanting to help you and help you network. You're just kind of like shining. You're just kind of like shining bright. If some of you guys have been doing like love spells for yourself or like beauty spells for yourself or rejuvenating your skin or something, because you're investing that energy in yourself, it's kind of like the universe is giving it back to you. Ooh, we have mature man here. So we have another card. So this can be an actual like person who's wanting to take care of you or provide for you. It can also be someone who you are, who's offering you something, some sort of knowledge or help. Could be a teacher. What is happening for pile 4? What blessing is coming for pile 4? What blessing? Okay, we have gift that popped out. Okay. I'm going to take that one. So we have gift here. So you're meeting somebody that is going to be offering you something, offering you like a better life, an opportunity, because it comes with the Bridges card, which talks about linking you to things and resources that you need. So you're meeting someone who's going to be gifting you something that's actually going to help you on your journey. We're going to get into the tarot to see what that is. Okay. For pile 4, what blessing is happening for pile 4? What blessing? Ooh, the King of Cups. Okay, this is definitely a court card. This is an actual person that's coming in to provide you some support, just some companionship here. We also have the Two of Swords. So this could be somebody who you maybe haven't fully made up your mind up about yet. Maybe someone that you were back and forth with. And this can also say that you have multiple choices with the Two of Swords. What blessing is coming to pile 4? Wheel of Fortune. What blessing? And the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to clarify. So for some of you guys, it's almost like you are trying to change an outcome for something. And I think it's because a lot of you guys have been stagnant or stuck in between either this person and maybe somebody else, or just this person in general, if you wanted to invest in this person or not. But it does have to do with this person. And what your cards are saying is something is going to change. Something is going to completely restructure you And it's going to be some hard work, but it's going to be a reward in the end. And it's going to happen pretty fast. Let me just try to channel here. So whatever this is something that you guys were like nervous about. I want to clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. What is this blessing for pile 4? What is this blessing for pile 4? Okay. Some of you guys are afraid of getting hurt. Pile 4. What's this blessing? Clarify Nine of Swords. What is this? Because I did see 3 of Swords. We have the Chariot. Okay. Are some of you guys being asked of something from this person? Like you're very happy about it, but there's a part of you that's kind of like a little scared about this change. There's like a big change that's happening. Like I feel like this person, this King of Cups here, is going to be coming in to like offer you like either a proposal or like a gift or like come move with me or come here with me. And it's almost like you're excited and you feel like really totally spoiled and adored. But then you're almost like kind of freaked out about it. With the Two of Swords, you're like, I don't know, should I? It's a really big change. And it kind of keeps you up at night. But it does talk about, like the Chariot talks about actual travel or movement or change. So I feel like this person, this mature man here, this King of Cups, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who feels deeply but is very quiet. So if that sounds like your person, or someone that you're dating or someone that you're talking to, but there's going to be some sort of change here. So this could be like a next level of commitment. But the thing is you're happy when you first get offered this, but it's almost like you get a little scared. You're like, oh my God, is it too good to be true? Like, I don't want to get hurt. You know, that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Like, you don't want to get hurt. But that's a blessing. You have some sort of new commitment, some happiness here, some new fulfillment. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be offered like a new level of commitment here with this mature man, with this older man. But it's funny because you see how like she's looking that way, you know, she's kind of looking away from him because she's like pondering, she's thinking, she's not sure. When is this blessing going to happen for pile 4? When is this blessing? Ooh, okay, so we have next winter. We're in fall right now. So basically this coming winter. Because December, January, February is winter. And we also have indecision is causing delays. Yes, with that Two of Swords. But look, you guys, we also have December. We also have tomorrow looks promising. So with this indecision card, it is definitely that's what the Two of Swords is. The Two of Swords is literally about being stuck in between two choices. So there's something here either on your end or their end that's been causing a delay, but it's happening. Whatever it is, you guys, it's going to be happening fast. I think this person, like I said, could propose, or they could kind of ask you to be their girlfriend, their partner, move in with them, something where the Chariot, it's like we're moving forward. They want to push it forward. They want to push the connection and the partnership forward. But it makes you feel happy. It makes you filled with joy. It's just you kind of get this hesitancy towards after. Okay, what are some messages for pile 4? And so we're closed with the reading, and I'm going to get into some oracle messages for you guys, but I do want to let you guys know that I offer personal and private tarot readings. What are some messages for pile 4 regarding the situation? Okay, we have the guidance of the skunk. I choose my battles carefully with self-respect. We also have the guidance of the monkey. I respect the wisdom within me. I handle my responsibilities with pride. So the guidance of the skunk is kind of saying like, don't really allow for tension to dwell. Don't let tension or like your any like disrespect or defensiveness kind of take over. Okay, so what are some other messages for pile 4? What are some other messages for pile 4? Red, free yourself from pain. Wow. Okay, that is actually like a really powerful message. We also have learned to scan your body. Some of you guys, there is something here about your body, because having that other card underneath, what was it? This card, how this person is just completely like dancing free and so comfortable and just like stretching out in their body. There's something here about like revitalizing yourself, revitalizing your skin, your joints. So maybe this mature man is an actual man that can help you. With the King of Cups, it can talk about healing, Wheel of Fortune, change, Nine of Swords, anxiety and depression. And then, I don't know. Well, yeah. This is why people need to do personal readings. Okay, we also have yellow, purify your body. Yeah, there's something here with your body, you guys. And then pink, let love in. Yes, don't be afraid. If someone is offering you something, sometimes you just have to take it. We also have chocolate, nourish your body and soul. All right, you guys, let me know if you guys enjoyed this reading. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed the content. If you guys can please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos. And hope to see you guys soon. Bye now.